Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to Orb of Creation. Well, hopefully I learned my lesson in the last episode, not to ignore the early automation upgrades. So let's just go ahead and, actually I probably can't afford to cast more than a couple of these. Let's just go ahead and start casting Construct to get skill, and I'm hoping, similar to the previous version. Let's see here. Artifacts. Okay, so we actually need artificer skills. So for this, I'm gonna need Oh, I see. So I can go ahead and use the blast wand if I get enough skill. Okay. So when this equips, it should look the same as before. So every 15 seconds, I'll get a slight boost. So that's 2.03 skill as compared to the... That's actually a huge boost. Oh, times 2.25 non-charm spell power. Okay, so that's actually huge. Now, unfortunately, I'm going through all my knowledge doing this. So let's go ahead and ditch one of these, and we'll throw in a gather knowledge as well. And let's see, I believe that's actually level 3. We're also going to need some additional capacity, although, let's see, this is plus 6.89, so I need 100. Yeah, even casting 4 of these probably won't quite do it. So I think what we'll need to do is go increase... I'll use space to increase the capacity one more time there. So let's just take a look at that. Yeah, that's only going to cost 31 space. That'll be pretty easy to get quickly. So I'm just going to keep doing this for right now. It's like we do not have the mana to keep this up over time, unfortunately. But we're just about to get there. We need 20 skill, and then I'm just going to guess that the first upgrade probably costs 5. It's a pretty typical amount. What I should do is really only cast this when I have the blast wand effect. Since I'm spending knowledge on it. I guess since I'm so close here to what I want, I'll just go ahead and cast it from there. Alright, let's go ahead and switch out to the space upgrade. And then I'll continue generating knowledge since I'm going to need it. I think I actually might want to down level this. It probably doesn't matter. I don't need to be casting those anyway while I'm trying to get space. Actually, I already have enough space. Let's see. So memory is going to give knowledge capacity. Now we just need to get up to 100 knowledge. So I'll switch over to just casting those. And actually I'm thinking maybe I should work towards the Urn of Expansion too. That was kind of the mistake I made last time. All right, well, we're going to be pretty close to there on knowledge. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the space we need for one Urn of Expansion, and then I'm going to switch over to... let's see, that would be Thaumaturgy. That's the expand magic spell. All right, so we have a skills, go to Artificer, and unfortunately it looks like I was wrong. I need 8. This does give me passive skill per second though, so as soon as I get one level of this, then I can just kind of let it work by itself. So let's go to my spellbook. Nope, loadout. Go ahead and throw one of these in there. And it looks like I'll need to cast it one more time. Yeah, I definitely undervalued the passive creation. I think I was too used to the late game of the old version and forgot what the early game is like. Alright, where are we? Efficiency. Okay, now it's only plus 0.063, but this is enough that I can just kind of ignore this now. Okay, so next thing I want to work on is space. Let's ditch a couple of these, throw some space spells in there. Probably only afford to keep 2 going at a time. And then once I have... I already have enough space. So let's go set up the expand magic. Alright, so there's my Urn of Expansion. Maybe I should generate one more while I've got the... So that's plus 0.25. Yeah, I'll create one more of these before we switch over to something else. And then I think I want to go straight for form study. I'd like to go ahead and get into the research portion of this. We can periodically jump back in here and just keep buying proficiency to get more skill per second until this kind of starts to take off on its own. Should probably see what the structures do as well. We've already got 12.4 wood, so we could get pretty close to that. Alright, one more conjure space should do it here. Oh, we need another expand magic. Preferably powered up with the blast wand. Forgot how long the cooldown is on these. Let's just go in here and create another one. Alright, so I know it's in here somewhere. Another Urn of Expansion. And let's go ahead and generate some more Thaumaturgy. So I think I want to put points into resilience whenever possible now. Okay, so I'm good on Thaumaturgy for now. Let's go back to Conjuring Wood. This costs, doesn't really have much of a cost. Let's just throw a couple of these in here. And hopefully... Yeah, we're already pretty much going to have what I need for the construction upgrade here. We're almost there on knowledge. I forgot it was going to cost that much knowledge too. I guess I'll just create a gather knowledge here. Okay, so we have the stats for that now. Assuming I can find it in here. So, wow, I was expecting to get a little bit more than that. Plus 4% non-charm cooldown speed. This is not a stat that I really care about that much. Let's see. So books improve the capacities of my resources. And then we can build more advanced structures. This requires quite a bit of capacity though. All right, so I'll probably aim for bookcases once we get research. Let's head back to, we're gonna keep dumping points into proficiency. It'll be nice to have that passively being worked on. And then we've also got passive on Urn of Expansion. So I think I want to work on this form study now. So I just need a bunch of knowledge capacity, which is going to come in the form of memory. We need 400 or close to it. So let's go ahead and switch over to generating space. Probably don't need 3, but let's see, how many of these am I going to need? You get 30 per upgrade. I'm actually going to need a lot if I don't use that one spell. Let's go ahead and learn this. So this is going to give me plus 229 knowledge capacity for 30 seconds. Let's just throw that in here. Now the problem with this is that I only have 30 seconds to generate all that additional knowledge. So I think I still want to upgrade my capacity a bit, but that will certainly help a lot. So we have a cap of 206. That will already put it over the 400 that I need. The cube will. All right, let's head over to the workshop and buy a couple levels of proficiency. Can almost afford the next one. All right, we're starting to earn that at a pretty fair clip. Can already afford bookcases, in theory. All right, I think maybe one more level in memory. And then we need 200 of this. And then I need to switch all of these over to knowledge. We need to get up to my current knowledge cap. And then we'll cast this and generate more above the cap. Should work pretty well. So let's see, this is times 1.25 charm spell power. So instead of times 1.6 knowledge gained, it would presumably be more than that. Like maybe double the knowledge gained, close to that. All right, I think we're pretty much there on space. Yeah, this will fill up by the time I'm ready. So let's switch these over to knowledge generation now. And I basically just want to cap these. Yeah, I want to go back in and start working on Spark pretty soon here. We've got a bunch of possibilities for what to do with that. Let's see, 10% earn of expansion effect. Yeah, this is mostly for the capacity early on. Anyway, I'm not going to spend my space now because we're saving it up for form study. Okay, so we're about to be capped there. I see I'm already capped on skill. Need to start paying attention to this. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more capacity so I'm not slowed down so much by that. Yeah, we're going to need a few levels of that before we can start thinking about this. Let's just go and buy one more. All right, so here we are. Oh, wait, what did I spend my knowledge on? I guess the, yeah, I had to spend it on this. All right, fair enough. Let's just get one more of those so I don't have to think about it for a while. And let's go and get ready to do this. Okay, so we need 400 for this. Pretty close to this cap here. I'm going to do one more round. Maybe I can, I guess I don't really need to cast another one of those. We're already capped. Okay, so we just got to get up to 400. So I'll cast this with the buff from this. Now that should give me a bunch more from these spells. They're giving 13.9 each. I'm going to get one more round in, and I've got the passive generation. This might not actually be enough. It's going to be close. Anything I can do about this? Yeah, the cooldowns mean that... Oh, this is going to be so close. 8 seconds. I think I'm going to be off by just a hair. Well, that's frustrating. Yep. Off by 6. Alright, well, if I go spend some of this space that I have stored up, one more memory level, we'll get it in 50 seconds. It's a little frustrating. I guess in that case I can go ahead and put one of those in. Divining spell power. Yeah, that'll help some with this. Just go ahead and put a couple points in there. Oh, we gotta generate some more here. Alright, we'll have enough space. I should really let this get up to the cap before we start. So I'm gonna do one more round of knowledge. Okay, now we'll be able to do this once I get all my cooldowns back. Alright, a slight speed bump. Let's go for it. So there's that. Increasing my knowledge gained. It still looks like it's going to be really close, but I guess these are generating 15 knowledge each. Plus 1 will have the effect of the blast staff. Yep, looks like we will make it easily. There it is. So form study, now we have research that's in the world as well. Effective research costs 100 development. This is pretty much new to me. I've seen brief flashes of this. Okay, so raw rate 0.3 per second. This gives plus 0.5, plus 0.05 base development per second. So we develop this. Looks like it costs knowledge. So I can generate more of that just to make sure that this can be paid off. Looks like there's a second stage. I'm not sure what that costs. So this is just something that happens over time, I guess. All right, well, while that's going on, let's go ahead and try to spend some of these stats down. So we've got skill. Go ahead and spend that, even though I need it for my research. And then we'll put a few more points into capability as well. Interesting. Unlocks further research options. So it looks like there's only this one stage. Oh. So I actually need to do this again, which means I need 100 of these. Okay, so there was no hurry to do that. All right, so we'll come back to that in a minute. It looks like there's no view of it from the main screen, so I just have to remember to go back to my research page eventually. I don't think I need Rollock's cube anymore. So if anything, I want to continue working on my passive generation. So that would be intellect. I'll need thaumaturgy capacity for this. Wonder if skill counts as a mental resource. It does. So improving intellect will also improve skill gain. So that's space and wood capacity. Don't care about that yet. Okay, here we go. Thaumaturgy capacity. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some of this. And then let's switch over to casting. I'm just going to clear all this out, and we're going to go with whirling, and then a bunch of expand magics. So ideally, I get the buff effect on this, I think. Let's just try this. So I do that, and then I get 3 seconds to cast these, and I generate a huge amount. Perfect. All right, and for right now, I think I just want to put points into intellect. We'll also be putting them into Urn of Expansion. But if I do this, I can afford more intellect. Let's do that. This gives skill quality in addition to base skill per second. Can already afford enough for advanced construction. We need to work on wood capacity though. So, oh, interesting. Base development capacity. So, is this the only way to increase my wood capacity? I think it might be, actually. Maybe we go for bookcases next? I want to keep putting points into intellect. So I can afford another one of these, just with my current stats. I mean, my skill gain is kind of out of control compared to what I need, interestingly enough. Kind of need to unlock something new to spend it on, I think. Could be bookcases. Yeah, let's switch this over to knowledge, I guess, for right now. Do one more round with these, and then we'll switch it. So I have additional mana capacity from the extra thaumaturgy. Plus, eventually I'm going to want to buy the another Urn of Expansion. Definitely running into that situation where I just have so many options. Alright, I need to do the second stage of this. Yeah, that's costing me my knowledge too. Let's go ahead and just generate a bunch of knowledge. I'm thinking Whirling Divination. Alright, let's put the knowledge spell in. And then let's head over here. Manage. Whirling Divination is already level 2. Can't level it up yet, unfortunately. I think it's 180 for that one upgrade. Skill is capped. I mean, I might as well continue putting points into this. I don't want to buy more proficiency just yet. Okay, so I completed that one research. While I'm waiting on cooldowns, let's take a look here. Okay, so this is going to give me wood capacity and bonus to natural resources. Oh, space seems really good because that's how I get the new aspect slots. I think I really like the idea of going expert expansion. Spell duration is pretty nice too. Getting plus 0.1 base development per second, so instead of 0.35 per second, it would be 0.45. Does this show me what the... Okay, I actually need 140 capacity for that. Yeah, this has a bunch of stages, and this is a huge amount, so probably not yet. Knowledge capacity, intellect and comprehension effect, spark capacity, thaumaturgy capacity. I mean, these are all tempting, but I think I'm going to go with the space one. So we've got a ways before we can do that. Let's go ahead and cast another round of these. Yeah, we got the 180 that we need, so what was that for? Bookcases. Now we've also got craftsmanship. This increases crafting power. Okay, this is really good. Because this is something that I can just spend skill on, and it's going to give me powerful effects. Alright, mana per second and spark per second. Oh, this is cool, because I basically haven't done much with spark, but I can just get it passively from here. And this is going to give me knowledge and skill capacity as well. Alright, this is pretty cool. This is a way for me to increase my knowledge and skill capacity without having to invest in the space stuff, which I think is going to be nice. Alright, let's take a look over at... there's too many tabs here. I definitely want another Urn of Expansion. I'm probably going to try to get a bunch of these and just get a large amount of passive base gain. Expert Expansion, level 0 out of 1. Expert Expansion. Oh, that's the research. Yes, okay. Nature Expansion requires Expert Nature. Yeah, that one looks pretty nice too, giving Urn of Expansion base wood per second as well. All right, we're close to getting another research started here. Let's see, does it tell me? Yeah, it's going to cost space and knowledge. Just continue generating more. Seems like thaumaturgy, just like in the last version, like you just constantly need to create it. There's no way to passively create it. Let's get craftsmanship for right now. I don't think... Getting more proficiency right now is that great, because I want this knowledge for other things. Advanced bookcases. There's just too many choices. Well, getting a bunch of physical space to increase my wood capacity. All right, let's go ahead and do this expert expansion. This is going to give me base per second, space capacity. Yeah, this looks really good. Let's do that. That's absolutely tearing through my space. So let's actually generate more. Let's generate some knowledge first. Yeah, it looks like the space is going to be what slows me down, though. The Yeah, okay. So this is essentially not moving until I generate the space that it needs. So this is going to cost me quite a bit, especially since we have a second stage here to go through. I'm going to go ahead and get through this one so we can see what the next stage costs, and then we'll probably finish it in the next episode. But yeah, my skill gain is really good. It's the only thing I feel like I really have a handle on at this point. Alright, just need a couple more casts to get through this. Running out of mana again. Alright. Stage complete on that. And it looks like the second one costs the same amounts. 400 space and 200 knowledge. So what I can do is probably work on building up the majority of those by the time this fills out. I have to say, I expected research to be a bit more passive. And I mean, it certainly could be, but if you want to get through it in a reasonable time, then it seems like you actually do need to focus on creating the resources that are needed. Anyway, once we have that, we're going to be able to afford more upgrades in here more easily. So I think that's going to be a pretty nice effect. I'm going to leave this one here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching.